Good evening, my name is Caroline Wooldridge, and this is my presentation on servant leadership. Good evening, everyone. Have you ever had a leader who made you feel genuinely seen, valued, and encouraged to grow? Someone who led with humility and realness and kindness instead of control. That's what servant leadership looks like, and it's the kind of leadership Jesus modeled to us throughout his ministry. Today, I want to share what servant leadership really means to me, what it looks like in action, and why it's still one of the most powerful ways to lead today. My goal isn't to persuade you, but to adopt a style to help us understand the concept itself, both biblically and practically. So what is servant leadership? The phrase servant leadership was popularized by Robert Greenleaf in the 1970s. But the concept began much earlier with Jesus Christ himself. In Mark 10:45, Jesus said, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." Recent research defines servant leadership as a value-based model of influence rooted in humility, empathy, and empowerment. Servant leaders focus on the needs and growths of their followers before their own success. Modern leadership studies show that this model leads to stronger relationships, increased trust, and a higher morale. But beyond the data, servant leadership is spiritual as it mirrors Christ's heart. Characteristics of servant leadership. Servant leadership is made up of qualities that reflect both strong leadership and deep compassion. Here are the three qualities that I believe stand out the most. Empathy and listening. First of all, servant leaders listen first and lead second. They take the time to understand before responding. Research by YAM in 2023 found that empathetic leaders inspire greater loyalty and engagement because people feel genuinely cared for. The second is humility and accountability. Philippians 2:3 tells us, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves." Humility isn't weakness. It's strength under control. Leaders who practice humility take responsibility for mistakes and give credit to others. Number 3 is empowerment and growth. Jesus didn't teach. He equipped others to lead. He empowered the disciples to go out and share his message. Servant leaders today also do the same. They build others instead of keeping control. Studies show that this empowerment leads to personal growth and organizational success. As Greenleaf once said, "The best test of leadership is whether those served grow as persons." So, why does servant leadership matter today? Well, servant leadership isn't just for big business people, pastors, or CEO. It's for anyone who influences anyone. Parents, mentors, teachers, coworkers, community leaders, anyone. In today's world, leadership can easily become about performance and image, but servant leadership reminds us that leadership is about people, not positions. It's about using our influence to lift others up. Research shows us that servant leadership reduces burnout, increases job satisfaction, and promotes trust. In ministry, shift focuses from what can I accomplish to who can I serve? How can I better serve my community? Personally, I've seen this model change in the work culture too. When leaders genuinely serve, teams become stronger, more united, more happy work environment, etc. Servant leadership isn't just about having authority. It's about using it for the good of others. It's about leading from love in the heart, not from pride or feeling like you're better than someone else because I'm the boss and I know it all. Jesus showed us the greatest example of leadership the world has ever known, one rooted in service and sacrifice. As we continue to lead in our churches, homes, and workplaces, may we remember his example to lead by Christ by loving like Christ. Thank you.